What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin, and in today's video, we are looking at the last 6 months of Fusion Strike. It's a really great set, in my opinion. I've actually probably had the best luck with Fusion Strike out of any set that I've opened up, pulling lots of the big hitter cards that we'll go over in a little bit. First off, I have a giveaway going on this week, giving away 4 packs of Silver Tempest, a full art set of Silver Tempest packs. If you want to be entered to win that, what you need to do is to subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on, hit the like button, leave a comment letting me know what you think about Fusion Strike. There was that scandal a while back, a couple months ago. There's some awesome cards in it. There's also, like, as you're going to see, not a ton of huge hitting cards. Like, there's like the big ones, but then our presentation today is going to be quite small because there's not that many cards worth $10 or more. Let's get into the data. I'll flip the screen around and see you on the flippity flop. Okay, starting off with the booster box. This one actually has been increasing over the last 6 months. Started at $128.80. That was in January. Now it's at $140.23. So right around like actual MSRP, which is not too bad, up 8.9% over the last 6 months. I would suspect that, like, there's the current reprints going on of Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, Scarlet and Violet. So I don't think there's going to be a reprint of Fusion Strike anymore. So that means that we are actually, I think Fusion Strike is actually gone out of the TCG as of now. I think it's version F and G. If I'm wrong about that, correct me down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that the cards are no longer in like the current rotation of play. Next, we have the regular Elite Trainer box. Started at $35.30. Been up and down a little bit, but keep in mind that this graph is literally only $4 worth of change, so it's not a huge difference in pricing. Started at $35.30. Now it's at $34.31. Looking at the PC exclusive Elite Trainer box, this one's actually done quite well over the last 6 months, up 10.5% from $64.79 to $71.57. Then we have the booster pack. Again, like, this graph is looking at only a 40-cent change from bottom to top, so not a ton of movement, even though it looks like it's moving a lot. It's literally moving like by 10 and 20 cents most of the time. Started at $2.93. Now it's up to $3.09, which is a 5.5% increase. Then finally, we have the sleeve booster pack, which has also done quite well over the last 6 months. Started at $3.61. Now it's at $4.68, and these are just getting harder and harder to find. Like, I'm not seeing them where I live at the Walmart or GameStop or local game stores anymore. They're not around. All right, next up, we're into the cards and poor old Sandaconda V. Are you serious right now? Like, an alt art for $4.48? That just seems absolutely insane to me. But it is what it is. That's the way the market crumbles. I included this one just because it's an alt art for under $5, which is absolute ludicrous in my mind. 6 months ago, it was at $7.11, but down 37%. I pulled this one. This is like the most defeating alt art pull of life because you're like excited. You got the silver border. You see that it's an alt art, and then you see that it's only worth $4.48. Next, we have the Greedent V, another alt art that I've pulled that is under $10. Absolute insanity. Started at $14.31. Now it's at $9.90, down 30.8% over the last 6 months. Finally, we're above $10 for cards. The Mew V full art, really gorgeous card that I've also pulled. So I'm 3 for 3 so far in the pulls from what we've talked about. $13.85. Now down to $10.36 is where it currently sits, which is a 25.2% drop over the last 6 months. Keeping on going, we got the Genesect V, 4 for 4. I've pulled this one as well. This one doing a little bit better than your average alt art that we've talked about so far. Started at $25.53, down 26.2% to $18.83, so still not doing great. Hey, before we carry on, I just wanted to let you know about my YouTube membership that I just launched. So inside of it, you're going to get access to behind-the-scenes content. I'm going to show you my collection, different stuff that I do to buy and sell Pokemon, and you're going to get shout-outs on my YouTube channel. You get your own like channel in the Discord community, and there's probably going to be some giveaways for members only. So no obligation, but if you do feel like supporting me, you can click the join button down below in the description. And depending on what device you're on, there's also a join button beside the bell notification icon. But again, no obligation. I'm still coming out with 3 videos a week. Appreciate you all so much for watching. Let's get back to the data. Okay, first card that I haven't been able to pull. This one actually still shocks me a little bit too. $25.21 is where this Inteleon VMAX currently sits, and a VMAX Alt Art card for $25 it also seems crazy to me. It's like in the range of like the Duraludon VMAX from Evolving Skies, but a really gorgeous card. My friend Josh has this one, so I've held it, and it looks really, really, really cool. Love it, but down 11.7% over the last 6 months. Next, we are into the Mew VMAX Rainbow card. I think this is one of the best rainbow cards out there. Like, there's the Charizard, V-Star Rainbow from Brilliant Stars, and then this one might be the second rainbow card for me. I love it. Started at $36.55, now down 10.5% to $32.70 is where it currently sits. Next, this is the one card that I really want to pull that I haven't pulled out of Fusion Strike, the Mew V Alt Art. Started at $42.99 back in January and now is down 22.7% to $33.22. I love the artwork on this one. I think it looks absolutely awesome. I don't even know what's going on. There's a Smeargle in the background there. I don't know what other Pokemon those are. But I really like the colors on this one. I like this card quite a bit better than the Mew VMAX Alt Art. Personally, this one I have also pulled, which I'll show you after we're done the presentation. The Celebi V, this one's still in my collection. Started at $33.06, hit a low of $24.97 before skyrocketing up to a high of $37.76. Now is back down a little bit to $34.15. Overall, over the last 6 months, it's up 3.3%. This card is absolutely gorgeous. I love everything about it. Card I don't love everything about is this Mew VMAX Alt Art. But I like the price. Started at $88.28 in January. Now it's at $65.93, which is a 25.3% drop. The reason why I'm not a huge fan of this card is because it just looks too much like your regular VMAX cards. Like all of the evolutions in Evolving Skies has those like kind of fireworks in the background, and this card just looks so similar to it. It doesn't even look like an alt art to me. I don't know, just not a huge fan. If I pull it, I'm still going to be absolutely amazed and love it, everything about it. It doesn't take that much to get me to love something, but it's just not my favorite card. What is my favorite card, or one of them, is this Espeon VMAX, which I have pulled 2 of, which is epic. Started at $165.45, dropped down to a low of $131.76, went back up to above $150, and now it's down a little bit again. $138.13 is where it currently sits. I really thought like 2 or 3 months ago when that Fusion Strike scam came out where people were stealing cards and there was these big stacks of the alt art cards, I kind of thought that both the Espeon and the Gengar would be going in an upward direction, because at that time they were both in that like $140 range, if I remember correctly. But now Espeon has kind of just stayed stagnant right in that like $130 to $150 range is kind of where it's been at. The Gengar, as we'll see right now, has just been continuing to explode. 6 months ago, started at $168.65. Now it is up to $197.26. It did hit a high there in end of May to $210.97. So this card is capable of eclipsing the $200 mark. And at some point, I think it's just going to continue rising. Gengar is an extremely popular Pokemon. This card looks way better in person than it does on the screen, and it looks really stinking awesome on screen. So I'm going to flip the screen around, show you a couple of the cards that I have pulled out of Fusion Strike, and then we're going to open some Fusion Strike because obviously, see you on the flip side. Okay, so let me know what you think. Fusion Strike isn't my favorite set of all time, but it's like legitimately the one that I've had the most success with. I've pulled almost every card that we talked about today. Not the Inteleon. I haven't pulled either of the Mews, and there's one more that I haven't pulled that I'm blanking on right now. But like ridiculous that I've been able to pull fire out of Fusion Strike. I want to show you that now. So I'll flip the screen so that you can see my hands. So here's one of my favorite cards, the Celebi V Alt Art. Like legitimately just an absolutely gorgeous card. The colors pop so much. In person it's just so good. This is one of the ones I pulled. Okay, so here is the story. I'm opening up the Costco Mini Tins collection. Comes with like 5 mini tins. Each one has 1 Fusion Strike and 1 Evolving Skies in it. So I'm just like, I ripped open all the mini tins, so I had all 10 packs out. Opened Evolving Skies first and got nothing. Then I'm on to my last 2 packs of Fusion Strike, and here is what happens. So I pull this bad boy, and I'm freaking out. I wish I would have got it on camera because I don't think I'm ever gonna have a lucky day like it again. So I pulled this Espeon VMAX. I'm like, I already have one because obviously, look there. I already have one, but I'm like, wow, this is absolutely sick. I love everything about this card. And then I rip open into the last pack of Fusion Strike, and this comes out. Back-to-back Fusion Strike packs, I pull the Gengar and the Espeon VMAX Alt Art cards. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh man. So Fusion Strike definitely holds a place in my heart. It's too cool for school. The other thing I wanted to show you is I just picked up my first slab ever. I've never bought one before. I'm about to, next week there's going to be a video coming out about me sending in some cards for grading. But I've never done it before, never bought one, and I couldn't resist the deal on this. One of my favorite cards out of the Sword and Shield era, Gem Mint 10 Starmie V Trainer Gallery card, and seriously, this is like set a new fire in me. I think I'm addicted to PSA Gem Mint 10s, so watch out, world. Here we go, let's open up some Fusion Strike. Sorry, I'm just rambling. Legitimately, I don't know what I want out of Fusion Strike. Like, the Mew V, so the regular V, not the VMAX, would be probably my favorite card that I haven't pulled yet. But, I mean, I wouldn't complain about another Gengar either. Can you imagine 2 of each? Espeon and Gengar? That would be absolutely insane. So, I bought quite a few of those Costco mini tin bundles. Had some decent luck with them. Like, some of them are total trash, but then you get the occasional one where it's like really, really awesome. Like the one where I got a Gengar and an Espeon out of 1. So the odds of these things are a little bit insane. Well, this is something, so holy crap. 3, 2, 1. Gengar VMAX, not the Alt Art. Oof. I thought we had it again for a second. That was, my heart skipped a beat. Still a nice card. This one's actually worth like $8 or so. Just missed my list on the presentation today. Anyways, what I was saying is these Costco things, like, I've seen people, I know a guy who lives about 2-hour drive away from me, who out of 50 packs pulled 2 Moonbreons and the Leafeon. Like, are you kidding me? Out of Evolving Skies. Like, so, yeah, these mini tin packs can have some absolute fire in them sometimes. I've also opened one, like, where, so you get 10 packs total, and I legitimately did not get a single pull. So, they're out there. Ultimately, I think Pokemon is just random luck of the draw. But, super fun anyways. Yeah. Seriously, this, the Starmie V that I just showed you, the trainer gallery that I bought, the PSA 10, I am addicted. I love everything about it. Love the slab. Love the PSA 10. I am a little bit of a, like, I don't know what to call it, maybe OCD, but definitely gotta have PSA 10. Like, PSA 9 is just not good enough for me, which sucks because, like, especially if you want older, like, more vintage stuff, I mean, PSA 10s are ridiculously expensive. Plus, PSA 9s or 8s even, or 7s are still really, really cool, but there's something about it for me that I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I need the perfect Gem Mint 10. I also, for grading, PSA is just like my favorite look. I mean, obviously there's the Beckett Black Label, which looks absolutely epic, but I just prefer PSA. Don't love the CGC stickers. Those ones are probably my least favorite, so my personal preference would be PSA, Beckett, and then CGC. But if you like one of the other ones, let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely looking forward to getting like a little bit more into the grading. Yeah, like I just said, I'm addicted. So definitely want to do it myself. Like, buying is one thing, but getting the cards graded myself, and then like I'm really looking forward to getting that PSA return in the mail when it happens. But yeah, once again, no obligation, but I'm going to be recording a video here about my collection and what I'm sending in for grading. So I'm going to send I'm going to do a video about PSA grading for the channel, but there's going to be a behind the scenes one for the membership. So if you want to join that, feel free. This is just a regular art in 3, 2, 1. Serena V. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. This is the last pack. The last pack. We could use some last pack magic right here. Hasn't been a great opening, even though that Gengar VMAX is actually a pretty nice pull. And I mean, Fusion Strike is one of those sets that I've had such good luck with it, and I have kind of most of the cards that I want, that I don't really feel the desire to open too much more of it. I don't think we got anything here. Last card in 3, 2, 1. Untail. Alright, only 2 pulls. Gengar VMAX and Serena V. So not a great opening, but seriously, I just want to show you these one more time, because I'm so proud of them. Celebi V. It's such a gorgeous card. This is like maybe the coolest card I've ever pulled. I don't know. There's the Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving Skies that I pulled too. Not to be outdone by 2 Espeon VMAXs. What a gorgeous, gorgeous bunch of cards. That's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Appreciate you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you want to be entered to win, I got a draw going on this week for 4 packs of Silver Tempest. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment telling me anything you want to know, and join the Discord community if you haven't yet. The link's down below in the description. Till my next video, peace!